Hello. I just wanted to share about this book review that I had. I had the privilege of having the honor of reading this wonderful book. It's called The Gospel of Matthew. This was a really, really good read. I really appreciate and thank you for giving it to me for reviewing. It was really, really good to read. What I loved about this, it's more of a devotional study. So it's great if you're going to do it with yourself, just to learn how to, reflect and respond and have those moments of just digging deeper into the word with other relating scriptures that link up to what is being said on Matthew here. And then it was such a great way to actually get down to learning how to journal properly in terms of what is the word saying, what is the emphasis of that scripture, what is your takeaway from what you've just read. So this is such a great way to do that because it's such a guided way and the simplicity of it is incredible. Oh, by the way, the images, amazing. I loved looking at the design and all these beautiful pictures that they've added. So you will see it's quite nice. I recommend everybody get it, so you'll have your table of contents in terms of what the book is about and what you'll find. And it's just the book of Matthew. It's literally just reading scripture and having those notes where you can actually go in and add in what you are learning from that verse and from that scripture. So it's very, very nice. I love that they add a little bit of timeline, so to give you a bit of background about Matthew and that scripture there. And then you will see as you start reading, it's literally just that scripture. So you're reading the scripture, and as you are reading, you have space where you can add your notes in there, which I thought was brilliant. But because I'm one of those people, I don't want to mess up on my beautiful book. So I have a little journal book on the side, so where I actually go and put in all my notes. And then when I do Bible study with the ladies or whatever, then I can actually go and bring up my book, and then we can all do it and journal on the side if you want. But again, you can come and journal on this book. It has some spaces where you can go deeper and you can go read in Micah 5, which is something relating and referencing what you've just read in Matthew 2, which is so incredibly good. And then I also love that they did this. Matthew's 5 discourses. This is beautiful. So then you get an understanding of what this book is about. So you get the basics of faith, the mission of the church, the kingdom of heaven, the character of the Christian, and the end of all things. I love it. I really, really do. So the writer, what they did is they've added these little reflective notes whereby you can go and read up, and then they ask you a question that you can go and respond to. Like in this instance, they ask you, what images are used to describe faith and a lack of faith, and then you can go and read up in that chapter, and you will start to see, for yourself what is actually, how it's described and what it means. And you can go and write it down for yourself, what you feel or what you believe God is saying in that moment. And then this is actually quite nice because there's a space where they've put together some questions where it's not the author or the writer's opinions of what you should get out of this book. It's not their way of saying this is what you should receive, this is the objective of the book. It's them saying this is the book and what is God saying as you are reading it, as you are doing it. So it's great to do with a group of people, and again, it's great to do by yourself. I think it's a nice learning tool for you to learn how to actually start journaling, how to actually start responding in scripture, how to read scripture in context. So this is actually quite a great book for that. And then you also find this page here where it just gives you more insight in terms of how Jesus communicates and what was his response to certain questions or to certain things that were mentioned in the word. So you'll have a great time reading this book. Like I said, the design is incredible. Now and again, you get pages that look this awesome. So it will be good to just do it with your team or do it by yourself, but definitely get this devotional, get this book for yourself, and go and read up and enjoy spending time in this. I know it's a 30-day book. It took me longer than that, mainly because I was just loving it, and you can do it for as long as you want. But just going into it and just reading and understanding what the word says, it's really, really incredible. So that's it from me, and I really do think you can go shereadstruth.com, go and get your own copy, and enjoy reading this book. It's a really, really good devotional, really, really good book. Well done to the team that put this together. I really, really appreciate it. I appreciated reading it. I appreciated the simplicity of your design, the beauty of how easy and user-friendly it is. So new Christians can go and read up this book. People who've been in the Word for a long time can go and take up this book and they can start using it for their devotional. It's brilliant. So I trust you enjoy and you love the book as much as I do. I'm definitely going to be recommending it to a few friends. Thanks.